Hi guys!
Welcome to Sisters in the City with me, Anna Vakili.
And me, Mandi Vakili. Welcome to episode 2, season 13, episode 2.
So excited.
I know.
We're in a fucking good mood today.
I am. Are you, Anna?
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to ask you some things shortly because I thought maybe you'd be in a bad mood today.
Okay. What things are you going to ask me?
First.
First thing, before we start our episode, we wanted to remind you, in case you forgot,
How could you forget? If you forget, who are you? How could you?
only 3 months until our tour.
Yes.
Only 3 months. Oh my God, that's so scary.
The nerves, bitch.
I know.
But it's exciting. We've just started planning it a week ago. We can't wait.
We literally had a meeting with our management and we went in and then we were like talking about, you know, the things that we're going to plan.
Yeah, we're so excited.
The games that we're going to have. If you guys have any suggestions, please send them through. We're always open to suggestions.
Yes.
Because this month is planning month.
Yeah, we can't wait. I'm really excited. I feel like I was born to be a performer now. It's not a performance. It's just me being myself is performing.
Well, everyone always says you should be a stand-up comedian.
No. I don't think I'd be good at that. Do you think I would be?
We'll see. We'll test out.
Do you know like stand-up comedians, they actually like practice their jokes? You know, that make jokes.
Practice it.
Of course they do. Like you think Kevin Hart goes on massive tours and he freestyles. No fucking way. You think he's not in a bad mood sometimes or miserable, quiet or introverted, yeah?
But that's what's so amazing about you is that you're like a, you know,
Yeah.
what's that word?
A natural. But I know.
A natural comedian.
Yeah, but it's like the lottery with me.
What do you mean?
One day I could be really feeling funny. One day I could ruin the happiest person's mood.
True. You are
You know
like
what I mean?
that.
You could come around me, you could be the happiest person. I will ruin your mood, my energy.
But recently you've been really funny.
Have I?
Yeah, like yesterday in the gym, you were cracking me up.
Do you know what it is? I don't know. Sometimes I thought when I'm happy, I'm more funny. I think it's the opposite. I think when I'm down, when I'm sad about my life, I'm more funny.
Oh, so that's what they say. Comedians are the most depressed people.
That's right. Because you know what? If you can't cry about your problems. You just have to make fun.
Right.
You have to make fun of your problems.
In the gym, you were so funny. And then the other day when we were in Selfridges, you were so funny. You were cracking me up so much.
I know. Some people like laughing, like my trainer, Finer fitness trainer, couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah.
And then I feel like there's pressure. Do I need to make him laugh next week? Can't do that.
Why is you always put pressure on yourself?
I have OCD.
Well, I'm about to put pressure on you guys.
Yeah.
So what I was saying is make sure you guys book tickets.
Book it.
Book it to our tour.
We're going everywhere. We're going Belfast, we're going Dublin, we're going Manchester, we're going London, we're going everywhere.
Do you know what amazes me? That we actually have listeners that are, you know, in Glasgow or Cardiff.
That amazes you. I know we have listeners in Australia,
Yeah,
Sydney.
Yeah.
One day we're going to be in Australia. One day we're going to be in LA. I wouldn't want to be in LA right now though, because right now I'm really sad seeing what's going on. It's really upsetting. You probably have no idea, do you, Bimbo?
I know that there's a fire, but I don't know much about it.
Well, then you know as much as everybody else.
Okay.
Because that's basically it. Nobody knows what was the source, how it started.
Okay.
But it's basically one of like the most devastating fires in state history ever. And 180,000 people, Anna, 180,000 people have had to evacuate.
Oh my God.
And like 8 billion in like damages. Like Paris Hilton's house has completely burned down, her mansion. Leighton Meester, that girl, what's her name? Blake from Gossip Girl. Her house, so many celebrities, their houses are completely gone. No, it could have started from someone having a cigarette.
Oh my God, that's so sad.
Yeah, I know, it's really, really sad. Like social media right now is all over it. But anyway.
Well, I'm very, very sorry for what's going on in LA.
Yeah, but you know, Kim Kardashian's getting some mad hate right now, yeah?
Why?
Because like in the middle of all this, she just put up like a post saying, sorry, it's making me laugh though. This is how much she's saying to do it. Like she put up a post saying like skim sale.
What is wrong with her?
I laugh when I'm nervous. Like, and like she's getting like this massive backlash.
Because she's always like that.
But
isn't
why
she?
do you think she should be getting backlash? I wanted to ask you this actually. I wanted your opinion.
Well,
Because her Instagram is her job.
It depends. Does she live in LA?
Yeah, she's like, she's come from LA. Her main fan base, her main community is LA. She's an LA girl.
Well, it is a bit tone deaf if she lives in LA. This whole tragedy is happening and then she does that. But I think Kim Kardashian is a bit tone deaf.
Yeah.
From
Previously.
look, I don't know enough about the girl. the woman.
Yeah.
But there has been a few things in the past that she's done that has been very tone deaf.
I know what you're talking about.
So it's like, for example, something happening in Iran.
Yeah.
Like something major happening in Iran. And we're like, you know.
Is it the same though? Because she's Armenian. She's not.
Yeah, well, it's okay, fine. It's like something happening in London, and then we don't talk about it. Look, if she's talking about the fires and then at the same time she's talking about her business, then I don't think that's an issue.
Yeah. I get
as long as she's actually raising, like, you know, not awareness, but you know, showing support, then that's fine. But at the same time, she can't just stop her business.
I know what you're saying. Because Instagram is her job. But do you know what I mean?
Technically, she can stop her business for a few days. She's like a multi-billionaire, basically.
She?
Like it doesn't affect her if she stops her business for a few days.
The Kardashians get so much hate, you know, like every single post I see about them and I read the comments, I feel like they're the most hated people and they're billionaires. So I aspire to be that hated.
Anyway, our heart goes out to everyone that's affected by the fires in LA. It's really sad.
Honestly, it's really upsetting, especially people with animals. Because like everyone was willing to do anything for their animals. No, I'm not joking, Anna. People are literally like, they'll get out, but they've got like so many pets around the house. So people are doing the most.
I mean, you could pick up your pet, Mandi, or take it on its lead.
I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of people like, my dogs are inside.
Oh, God.
I've seen lots of things like that.
No, that's horrible.
Yeah, loads of things like that. And you know me, I'm walking straight to the fire. Eddie's in there. I love Eddie. All right, anyway, guys. Today, can I just say, I ain't going to talk about this again. I'm going to lie. I'm going to talk about this on every episode. Today was the coldest day in UK history.
Yeah, it was literally so icy.
I made that up, but it felt like the coldest day in UK history.
I know, it's horrible.
It was so bad. I went to the park and the pond was frozen, like a David Attenborough documentary. You know when it's frozen, the lake
and the polar bear.
Have you seen that?
The polar bear.
Have you seen that clip?
Yeah, but the polar bear can, right?
No, they die like that.
Really?
The reason they die is because when the hole cracks in the ice and the polar bear goes in the hole, then they're like trapped and they can't get out. It's like a horror movie.
They come back out the hole they fell in through.
Once you get under there and you're disorientated, you can't find that hole.
Well, I swear polar bears are meant for water.
They are meant for water. They're probably not disorientated down there because they actually can be in freezing cold water. But to find that exact hole.
Did you make that up?
I didn't make that up. I saw this clip of the David Attenborough thing and it was like, and that's it. The polar bears cracked the ice and it really freaked me out.
Oh God.
Anyway, it was that cold. Like I had to put like a little coat on my Pomeranian. Pomeranians are made for the cold weather, but I still had to put a little coat on him.
Oh, I know, he's so cute.
I know, he's
adorable.
jacket.
I know, I should be in South Africa right now on Love Island All Stars in the warmth, in a bikini on TV.
Yeah, but you just don't want to, you don't want to do it for the team, Anna. You don't want to do it.
We're doing it for the team.
Be like Kim Kardashian so I can live like Kylie.
Kim Kardashian never went on Love Island.
It starts from things like that.
She never went on any, they started their own reality TV show. She never went on a dating reality TV show.
It started from
a sex tape.
Oh, exactly.
I mean, you should start a sex tape.
With who? Gingerbeard. Imagine that actually sell, you know. I feel that might go viral, you know. Gingerbeard's become a household name. Anyway, first of all, speaking of Love Island, we are going to be doing Love Island reviews.
And they're going to come out every single Wednesday on our YouTube channel. And then we're going to do another one on Saturdays on Patreon.
Yes.
So if you like our first one, then you can subscribe and get more.
So we're going to be one on Wednesday on the normal episodes, normal YouTube, and there's going to be one on Saturday on Patreon.
They're not going to be episodes though, Mandi.
They're not episodes.
They're going to be just normal vlog style.
Yeah, we could be doing anything. We might be taking a shit, talking about Love Island. We might be cooking. We might be walking. We might be doing anything. We're going to be talking about Love Island.
Yeah.
So if you're into Love Island, then you're going to want to listen to our reviews. And if you're not into Love Island, and you just watch it so you can listen to us talk. Because you like us, right?
Yeah.
You like us. So if you just want to listen to us talk and know what we're talking about, just watch Love Island so you can just, listen to our vlog style episodes.
Are we here promoting Love Island?
You know what? If Love Island gets extra views, this year on All Stars, I think that's down to me and you. That's down to me and you.
It's amazing how delusionally confident you are.
Really? Because Anna, I'm not joking, I actually thought before we started this episode, I actually thought like, oh God, it's just not right that we're not going to get like commission for, making people watch Love Island.
Wow, I aspire to be more like you.
Why?
You know, it's always the delusional people that make it as well.
We are though. All comment your name if you're going to be watching Love Island just because of us. I tag Love Island. Can you even tag people in YouTube comments?
Love Island's like one of the biggest UK reality TV shows.
Really?
I don't think they need us to reviewing it to push it, Mandi.
Really?
But it's cute. It's cute. And you know what? It's amazing because I swear to God, delusional people do make it.
I thought we were making Love Island really big this year.
Wow.
Anyway,
I should really be on there, you know, because it was very close to me going on there.
Yeah. How do you feel about like letting go of the opportunity?
The thing is, I don't really see it as an opportunity.
So you're saying I'm delulu confident. Well, you're delulu, bitch.
No, because I look at previous Love Island All-Stars and I don't think it did anything for any of them.
That much of it.
I'm going to be real. Like going on Love Island All-Stars, I would have been doing it mainly for, you know...
The podcast.
Because
more people know about you and the podcast and it brings like... We get loads more people. We get loads more besties.
Yeah, because obviously when I went on Love Island, it was 5 years ago. So like there's a whole new generation of people that don't really know about me.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe it would just bring traction to the podcast. But like in terms of like Instagram deals and stuff like that, I mean, looking at the other All-Stars that went on last year, I don't think it's done much for them.
No, it's true. Not all of them. No.
And in terms of me finding someone on there, it's very slim.
Yeah.
Very
I
slim.
don't think it would have happened.
Can
we just talk through a couple of the people that are going on?
Exactly. I already did this in my head when I was taking when I was taking a shower last night, I was going through this in my head, every single one, and how I wouldn't have been able to couple up with any of them.
No.
Because, for example, there's Scott. Yeah?
He doesn't drink. I love him, but he doesn't drink. It's not going to work.
What was I thinking? So in my head, I was like, Scott, nice guy, really, really nice guy. I met him before, but he's on this really amazing journey and
I'm not on, and I feel shit about myself.
I rate him. He's on this sobriety. I can't even say the word.
But I like his posts and I follow him and I send all his posts to my boyfriend. I'm like, look how amazing this man is. But I will always feel inadequate around Scott.
Yeah, and
I'm not amazing journey like that.
He's amazing, but the thing is,
he's an amazing.
He's an amazing. But I don't want to be. Mandi.
Yeah.
I don't want to be on a sobriety journey.
I want to live at this low level bitch.
No, it's not that. It's just that, you know what? Because before, back in the day, I used to date men that didn't drink.
Yeah.
And since dating guys that do drink, I'm not going to lie and I'm not going to pretend. I like it. I like to be able to have a glass of wine with my man. I like to, if we go on a night out, have shots together and have fun together.
Like,
I enjoy it. I don't care. Judge me if you like. I enjoy it.
She enjoys it.
Great for you that you're on that journey. I think it's amazing.
This should become a clip because you really are. You're like that man. You're that man that went viral.
Thank you.
He's like, I wake up in the morning. I look forward to the sunset and a bit.
Yeah. I enjoy that cold glass of wine.
Sauvignon Blanc.
I do. And that is just the way I am.
Yeah. Prosecco, rosé, apple splitter.
Who else is in there?
Now thinking of your long list of ex-boyfriends, by the way, I must say, you did date a few men who did not drink.
Most of them.
What was your thought process by that? That was the best line, by the way, in Love Island history.
Yeah, Greg, what was your first thought process behind that?
When he said that to him?
Yeah. He said that to Jordan.
So what was your thought process behind that?
Yeah.
That was the best line. I've used it for years.
Mandi, what is going on with your sleeve?
Yeah, okay, basically, I'm an ick.
It's just like, there's like food all over her sleeve.
Yeah, and here as well.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I'm the messiest eater as well. Like, I'm such a messy eater, I should put it in my Instagram bio.
Messy eater?
Yeah,
Could be a turn on for some men, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a messy eater.
Anyway, back to
Love Island.
Love Island. Curtis, we've already been there.
You fell out, you called him a narcissist.
I called him a narcissist on TV.
Maybe you could go back and find out if he still is.
Do you know what? If we were on the same, imagine we were on the same, like, season right now.
He'd pie you, I think. I think he'd pie you.
No, I mean, pie me how?
You know, in a challenge, in the pie challenge.
Pie challenge. Well, you never know. He may have changed and grown up because, you know, I've changed a lot since my season. Yeah. I have changed so much. I look back.
Me too, and
honestly, guys, I was in Dubai like a couple months ago and me and Arabella went on a lovely beach day, yeah, just me and her, and we were talking. We had such a nice time.
She's pregnant now, so she's so cute.
She's pregnant now, so happy for her. And then I was thinking back to when I was on there and then she came on and obviously she got with Danny and you one day had a thing with Danny and I wasn't rude to her.
But you were giving mean girl energy.
I wasn't giving mean girl energy. But
I didn't pick up on that though, you know, when I was watching it, I didn't.
I didn't give mean girl energy, but I didn't exactly give
any effort
or nice girl energy. Does that make
neutral.
sense? I was neutral and I was just a bit like
standoffish.
Yeah, it was annoyed me because you one day was my mate.
Yeah.
She still is my mate, but it just annoyed me. Whereas I feel like now, I feel like I was so immature. If that happened now, I would never do that. A new person's come in, I would make them feel welcome. And that just shows how much I've changed in those 5 years.
Yeah. Now you're not good TV anymore.
Maybe I'd be boring TV now.
You'd be boring.
I don't know, Mandi. If someone did what Jordan did to me now, I'd go off the same.
Yeah.
I'd do the same.
Yeah,
I would still throw my fucking hands in the air and scream and shout. So that hasn't changed. But other parts of me have changed.
Yeah. Even me, when you came out, I called like Curtis and like he looks like one of the Twilight vampires. Like I said that.
God, that's horrible.
No, Twilight vampires are actually really good looking, Hannah.
Oh, are they?
They just have this look.
I've never watched Twilight.
Like they have a look like a vampire look. Yeah, but you know what? The way we were back then made us who we are now.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't regret really like what I said to narcissist, to Curtis. I don't regret it. I don't regret it. It's the vibes that I got and I just said it straight. Yeah. That I don't regret. Certain things though, like maybe my behavior towards like when Arabella came in or when Maura came in, I regret those kind of things.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I could have gone around it in a much more mature way.
Yeah.
But people change. So maybe he isn't like that anymore. Maybe he's really nice, you know.
Yeah. Well, we're going to see.
Yeah.
And we're going to let you guys know when we review it.
Definitely wouldn't have been a coupled up thing.
No, definitely not.
It wouldn't. And then there's Naz, which is, he seems like a really nice guy, but I'm too tall for him.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm way too tall for him.
You'd have to pick him up and like carry him.
Yeah.
And like piggyback him around the villa.
He won't feel good about that.
No.
He would not like that. Then we've got Marcel, which
is like Gabby's ex. So like that's just definitely a no-go.
But with Marcel, like he seems like a nice guy and everything, and I have said in the past, I don't mind being with a man that's got a child.
Why does Marcel have a child? He's with child.
He's with child.
I didn't know.
But if I can avoid it, I'm going to avoid it.
Yeah.
And I'm avoiding that because I'd rather the guy I'm with, we have our first child together.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Me too. I'm not dealing with that extra baggage.
Who else? Luca, I'm definitely not his type and he's not my type. That's just not going to happen. So yeah, basically it's a good thing that I didn't go on.
I feel like you're just not at that stage of your life. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You're just so not at that stage. Like you want to settle down, you want to get married, you want to have kids, you want to decorate your home. I can feel your level. You want to buy the right candle set for your corridor decor. You want to do things like that.
I don't think it's got anything to do with that, Mandi, because you can go on Love Island and still do that. In fact, I would have had more money in the bank account to do those things.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that you're ready to be settled.
No, the reason why it would not have benefited me financially, really, not really. I wasn't really.
That is absolute bollocks, yeah? It would have got us. It would have blown the podcast out through the roof.
The podcast is going to blow. It's blowing anyway. And
yeah, true.
It's going to blow.
It's just slower process.
It's a slower process. It's already blown, but it's going to blow. It might have not blown to that level. It's not a speed course. It's just slower.
What?
Okay. Also, yeah.
It's not a speed course.
The situation is this. The main thing.
What's the main thing?
I see it like, the kind of man I want to settle down with.
He has enough money to not be on Love Island.
No.
100%.
No, that's not what it is.
I feel you, bitch.
That's not what
it is.
I feel you. The kind of man that I want to settle down with wouldn't really want a woman that's going on Love Island.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's such a fucking fucked up thing to say, but it's the truth, right?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, so for example, when I went on in 2019, I had to go on, right? We were in a bad financial place. It changed my life.
It changed my life.
It changed your life. It changed our family's life. It served its purpose.
It still changed our life. To this day, it's still changing our life.
Still changed our life. Going on there now is just being greedy.
I'm a greedy person though, Anna, so you should go on there.
I see it like the guy that I would want to marry now would be like...
Would look down on that.
Would look down on that. Be like, why are you on there snogging different men in your bikini?
And it's also because of our age.
Yeah, I'm a 34-year-old woman. 34-year-old woman.
Why is it when you say that?
A greedy 34-year-old woman.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, guys. I was very far down the line to go on there, yeah? I went for my STD test. I went for my drug tests. I went through the whole process. Went for all the meetings. I was literally this close to going on.
She gave the producers blue balls and walked away, basically. She got to the very last stage.
Well, do you know what? I'll be honest, though. Even though all those things that I've stated, I still would have gone on. All those things I said.
You would have gone on. Sorry, I'm very confused.
I still would have gone on.
You would have gone on.
Yes.
You just said that.
I said
we just spent the last 15 minutes of why you wouldn't go on, why you made the right decision. So happy, and now you would have gone on.
Yes.
So why didn't you go on?
Cowslick. And the worst thing is I don't even know if me and work.
You're so funny.
The worst
you know
thing is that I don't even know if me and Cowslick are gonna go work.
Do you know what?
I actually don't think we are gonna work. I don't think we're gonna work. And I've just fucking not gone on Love Island for Cowslick, and then that's probably not gonna work. I'm just being negative now. I don't know. And then I didn't go on.
This is going to be the funniest episode to watch back at, yeah?
Why?
You spent so long going on about like, it's not for me.
It's not.
It's purpose. I'm so glad. And you know what? It's obvious that in your head, you literally have a divided 50-50. Like,
oh my God.
You've got two sides of yourself. And it's so beautiful because you're so human, you're so flawed, you're so real.
I spent the whole of September, October, November during our whole breakup, like back and forth, like, should I go on? Should I not? Should I do it? Should I not? Right? And I was, even when Cowslick wasn't in my life and we broke up, I was like, still like, should I not do it? Should I do it? But
because it wasn't just Cowslick, it was other reasons as well that you didn't want to go on.
But in the end, I decided to do it.
Yeah.
I had decided to do it, and then he turned up. So what I'm saying is that even though I don't think it's for me and it served its purpose.
You just came back to steal the bag from me, bro.
Even though all those reasons are there, the main reason I didn't actually go through with it is because of him, because sometimes you just do things anyway.
And it could have exploded the podcast. Would have
Stop
got
saying
millions
that.
of views.
Stop saying that.
Of course it would have.
We're still going to have that.
It would have though, 100%. Because look, you got to think about all these. Look, there are so many people that will be obsessed with this podcast, Sis in the City, if they knew about it.
People don't know about it.
People don't know about it. If Anna
don't give it a chance.
On national television every single day in her bikini, walking around, and I'm like, who's this gal? Anna Bikini. Google Anna Bikini, comes up, podcast. They're funny, they're cool, they're fucked up human beings like me.
Yeah, but also at the same time, what if it backfired? When I did my whole gum fingers thing, shouting in Jordan, there was like a split thing about that. I got loads of people that loved me for it, and some people didn't like it.
That was the most iconic scene in Love Island history. You would never be who you are today. No one would remember you if you didn't go marching over there like a zebra in whatever that kimono was you're wearing.
It wasn't even mine.
And you were like, today, you would never be right here. In our studio, would never be here if you didn't go boom, boom, boom. What are you doing?
You know, the sound effects as well. Boom, boom, boom. Makes me feel like a fucking giant going.
Yeah, it was sick.
What were them sound effects of my steps? Boom.
Yeah, it was sick.
Do you know what though? So many people didn't like it. What if I did something fucked up?
Them people that don't like it, the same people that when they see you in the street, like, oh my God, I know. Can I get a picture? Even the haters just chat shit.
Well, anyway, it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be. Maybe Cowslick came back at the right time to stop you from doing something you weren't meant to do. Or he came back just to prevent me from getting the bag.
I don't know. Well, there's always All Stars next year. I'll be older.
Yeah. Do you think they're going to let you go on as like a 50-year-old woman, Anna? If you're single next year, All Stars, bro,
help me.
No.
God help me, innit?
Why? What's wrong with that? There's loads of popping girls who are single when they're like 36.
Yeah, absolutely nothing. I won't be 36. I'll be 35. Relax.
35.
Look, do you know what? What's meant for me will not pass me by. Will be. It's my path.
It's your journey.
Something bad.
What's been going on with you right now anyway?
Something bad might have happened.
Don't say that, Curtis.
In that villa. So maybe it wasn't meant to be for me this year.
I agree. I don't fucking agree. I'm not going to pretend I agree because I don't agree. If you went on, we're fucking blown.
Shut up.
And now it's a slow process.
Anyway.
Slow do is better than no do. All right, guys. Don't get excited. This wasn't going to be another catch-up.
I don't know.
It could have been.
Do you think they prefer catch-up?
We could have made this another catch-up, all right? But we've got a hot topic we want to talk about as well. So I don't know. Can you guys tell us? Do you like the catch-up episodes? What do you prefer? What do you prefer? Have they let us know?
I can't take you seriously though with your eggy, oily sleeve.
I am.
How did that happen?
This morning when I was making me and you eggs, I was cutting up baby tomatoes. I was playing Gordon Ramsay, chopping up the little baby tomato, and I'm putting salt, pepper, and then he ended up getting my sleeve eggs.
So are you saying that the eggs I ate today were
basically
rummaged with your sleeve?
I don't know how it happened, man. I don't know how it happened, but they tasted good.
They did taste good. They were banging eggs. They did. Anyway, today's episode is a what would you do episode. It's like a what would you do, Mandi?
I was thinking like, what would you do if like you have 10 seconds to like save someone?
What would you do?
And then like Ginger is there on that side of the bridge. And like, oh my days.
God, I hope you're saving me.
Oh, I'm saving you. All right.
What would you do?
Anna, did you see?
What?
Someone commented this under our YouTube episode, yeah? Not to be rude, but I haven't been listening long. And by the sounds of it, you wouldn't have anything to chat about on your pod if you didn't have boyfriends.
Oh my God.
Is Gingerbread this, Gingerbread that?
Oh my God, I saw that comment and it made me laugh.
Shush about your mans, please.
You know what's hilarious? Is that if we didn't have boyfriends, we'd have so much more to talk about.
Innit?
So much more to talk about.
We'd be talking about greybeard, blackbeard. We'd have so many different guys. Mad date nights, what we ordered. Was he tight cunt? Was he not a tight cunt? Was he shit in bed? Was he not a shit in bed? Did he have a small willy? Did he have a big willy? What's his mama like? What's his family like? Is he got a nice house?
Yeah.
How does the toilet flush?
Yeah.
We'd have so much to talk about.
Yeah.
So what the fuck talking about?
Obviously, all we've got to talk about is Gingerbread for Cowslick. But you know, the thing is that we would always talk about boys. That's true.
We've been talking for half an hour, 40 minutes, and we haven't been talking about boys. It's bullshit.
We've been talking about Love Island, yeah, true.
Exactly. But boyfriends are a large part of your life, especially when you live with them. Not some of you people that have boyfriends that you see once a week and FaceTime the rest of the time. No, when you live with your partner, you have a lot to talk about. When you see them all the time, it's a big part of your life.
Some people build their whole podcast on their relationship. There's newlyweds. There's
How do you know all these podcasts?
There's that huge one with that married couple.
Jamie
Shag
Lang.
Married Annoyed or something?
There's Jamie Lang one.
Jamie Lang is newly married, and then there's a huge one. I think it's Shag Married Annoyed or something like that. That's a huge podcast on a married couple. There's different types of podcasts. We do like talking about boys.
And our boyfriends.
Boys.
Yeah.
Our boyfriends are boys, I'm pretty sure.
We don't have boys to talk about. There's no boys in our life, unfortunately. All right? So we talk about our boyfriends.
Exactly.
And plus, he is a big part of my life.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that even if we weren't with them, we would talk about boys a lot.
Yes.
Because we've always been like
what
that.
are we going to talk about? Alien invasion?
You know what? I realised that's just what we like. Even the other day, I was on FaceTime to Golly in Dubai and we spent like a whole hour and a half on the phone. And like most of it, we were talking about
boys.
Cowslick.
Why are you having FaceTimes with Golly about me? You always try and get there before me, I realised. I wanted to have a catch up with Golly, but you wanted to get them before me to have a catch up with Golly. And I really was like, I felt this competitive energy and I was trying to organise a FaceTime with Golly at a time when we were both together at the same time. And then you were like, oh, Golly, you're free tomorrow, 2 p.m.
Why don't you do it though? No one's stopping you. Do it.
Fuck it. It's
do
fine.
It.
You're
lazy.
First.
You're lazy.
I'm not lazy.
Yeah, you are.
I'm more busy than you, all right?
Why? How? How are you more busy than me?
I feel like I'm more busy.
It's bullshit. Literally, in the last week, I filled out all the applications we need for our businesses.
Yeah, but you did that. You wanted to do that.
I do most shit.
You didn't need to do that. You didn't need to do that. You wanted to get that done before. So you could be like, I did it. You know what I mean?
So fucking, if I leave it to you, you won't do them.
We were going to go to the bank together and sort out all these things together. And then you decided, no.
Our business car parking permit.
That was on you anyway.
Fucking business, opening our business account, everything. I do everything.
We were meant to do that together though.
I do everything.
You suddenly go on your phone, you start filling your application. We were meant to go to the bank together.
Mandi, don't do shit, okay? I have to force you to do that one thing. I have to force you to do it.
You're trying to say I'm lazy?
Even when I asked you to send that thing over yesterday, I was like, Mandi, send it over.
I have to go through like fucking
I'm just cooking gingerbread chicken.
Yeah, I actually do have to cook.
Well,
like rarely, but when he asked me on a rare occasion, I actually have to do it because I never do it.
Yeah.
He asked me to cook and I was cooking and then all these folders are downstairs and I have to go through all these folders to find this fucking proof of car ownership.
She like procrastinates doing things. It's like, it's long. Whereas I just do it, just get out the way. You even tried to do that other thing yesterday. You tried to make me do it.
What?
The other thing for Dad.
Oh.
And you tried to make me do it. I was like, you do it. I looked at you and I was like, you do it. And then there was an energy between us.
I have a dog.
There was an energy between us and there was the energy there and you're like, you know what, I better do it.
No, I genuinely only asked you to do it because I feel like you're better at doing something.
This is her thing. She tells me I'm better at doing things so that I do it. And
I remember when we were kids, she'd make me sharpen all her pencils because she'd say I'm really good at it.
That was when we were kids.
So now I'm on revenge mode.
Yeah, and now she's like, anything she wants me to do, you're better at doing this, so you should do it. Feel this out, do this. Anyway,
It's 2025. I'm trying to change my ways. Can't you tell?
What would you do if you overheard your friend telling someone that your podcast is overrated?
Oh my God. It's worse than saying I'm ugly. It's worse than anything. Is that a friend?
Do you know what? That's such a fucking good question. What would you do?
So I know my opinion.
Huh?
I feel like if she said to my face, it's like, oh my God, your podcast bangs. And then behind my back, she was like,
it's overrated.
It's shit, like it's overrated. That would hurt me.
Because that's fake.
Right.
She's being fake.
If she said it to my face, maybe I'd get it. Do you know what it is, Anna? I was thinking, yeah.
It's such a fucked up thing. Because what if one of our friends like basically didn't like our podcast? They feel like it's shit, right?
I think we hold our friends to like more higher standards and expectations than we do boyfriends. Sorry, jumping onto boys again. But I think we do. Like, Ginger is like, I don't understand why anyone listens to your fucking podcast. Like, it's so stupid. It's so shit. I'm like, fuck off. It's amazing, yeah? But he's like, I'm like, just watch one episode. He's not watched in nearly 4 years one single episode. Not even 10
Cowslick.
minutes of an episode.
Same with Cowslick.
If I put it on, it's like so fucking boring. Like, so boring.
It's because he lives with you.
Right. And I'm just like, okay, it's offensive, but whatever, I'll get over it. But if my friend said that to me.
But so this is the thing, like our best friends, they actually listen to our podcast. They do.
No.
They do. Our closest friends, Sajaba and Golly, they listen.
Do they?
They listen to most of them, yeah. They actually do listen to most of them, right? It's like, but then when we had other friends, they never, do you remember the ones that we fell out with? They used to never listen to our podcast, right? Do you think secretly they thought it was shit? No, I think they were just busy maybe. But the thing
that's true. I've never thought about this.
So you know what it is, yeah? Do you think like if they thought it was shit, like that's a right, like they're not good friends? That's
I don't think so.
They're entitled to their opinion.
But then like, this is me on my podcast. It's me talking, being myself. So if you think this shit, then you must feel like chill time is shit with me as well.
Yeah.
And like catch ups with me like over wine and shisha is shit.
Yeah.
It's like the same fucking thing. So am I just a shit person?
But do you know what? This is the thing. I think if your friend thinks that your podcast is shit, that's fine. Like they can still be your friend and think it's like shit. Like it's not their vibe. They're different.
It's not my vibe.
You can be different, right?
Yeah.
But if they're telling people that they think it's overrated shit, that's bringing you down. That's like...
smashed it.
That's like a bit of backstabby. Like, that's like someone starts a business of clothing and then you're like, their clothes are shit.
Yeah.
That's like, you support your friends. Even if you don't like what they're doing, you support
just
them.
like I support my friends and their toxic behavior. I mean, I support everything.
No, that's going too far.
No, I do.
That's going too far.
I do.
No, I'll call my friends out if they're toxic.
I will to their face, but behind their back, nah, I'll back it to the grave.
Yeah, true. That's...
Ginger about me. Why is Anna being like this with Cowslick? And even if I thought like you're wrong, I can't behind. I'd be like, she this, and I back it.
What are you talking about?
Example.
Okay.
Don't worry, not example.
Are you sure?
Well, you had an argument.
When?
Like with Cowslick, I think yesterday or the day before.
Okay.
And then Ginger was like, I want to talk about on Patreon now, Anna.
Okay, all right, fine.
So even if I feel like my friend is wrong, I'm not going to say it like to anyone else.
Yeah, I get you. You support them behind their back.
Yeah.
100%. So, yeah, what would you do? I'd cut that friend off. Straight up.
You're cutting them off.
If they're telling someone that my podcast is overrated.
Yeah, true, same.
100% cutting them off. Okay, next. You meet your new man. He's the best partner you've ever been with and practically kisses the ground you walk on.
Yeah.
3 years in, you're engaged and you're about to get married in 1 week. But you find out that he was one of the naked contestants on Naked Attraction. Are you still getting married or are you ditching him?
It's giving moist. You know what I mean? Like one of the contestants on Naked Attraction. First of all, in Naked Attraction, Anna, there's like 2 people, yeah? There's 3 people, the naked ones. And there's one person that's judging.
No, that's not what it is. There's like loads of people behind screens, not 3.
Really?
Have you never watched Naked Attraction?
Yeah, I have. Sorry.
There's loads.
Sorry,
it goes up to their feet, then up to their knee, then their penises, and then their...
Yeah.
Or the other way around, vaginas.
And then there's one person that's watching, right?
Yes.
What's worse? Being the person that's watching and like judging from genitals, or is it worse being one of the people that's there showing it?
The person that's there showing it. Well, in the end, the person that is judging also gets naked and they both stand there naked. And they're like, do you like what you see? And they're like, yeah.
Do you think the people on Naked Attraction get paid to go on there? They must, because there's no one who is sane that would go on there.
I think that's a fucked up show, yeah?
Yeah.
And I think it's just disgusting.
I think I agree.
Where do you fucking draw the line? We're not cavemen. Where is the decency gone?
Yeah.
Cover your fucking genitals.
Yeah, I agree. But it's not even that bad, like just being naked. I think the worst part is that you're choosing who you want from their genitals.
Well, no, people have types. Some people like the bush, some people don't. Some people like...
Yeah, but that's just...
Some people like smaller penises, some people don't.
You just date though. Like, I don't know. It just seems really superficial.
That you're judging just on outer appearance. It's a game though.
Yeah.
It's not that deep. It's not that part that bothers me. It's just bothers like, where do you draw the line? Like naked on TV.
Yeah. So apparently like there's this thing called like the watershed mark. And it's like when inappropriate things like this can be on TV, and in every country it changes. Like for example, I think in the UK, I think it's like 10 p.m. and after 10 p.m. these shows can be on TV. In some countries, like I think is it Australia, it's like 8 p.m. or whatever.
Okay.
What? I don't know, what time do you think is appropriate? Because if
I'll be flicking through the TV when I was like 14 at 11 p.m. and imagine this naked attraction shit comes up.
I remember that shit used to happen as well when I was young.
Yeah, awful. Yeah, but now there's the line's just gone.
Yeah.
Like everything, even Netflix, you can't even watch a show without them fucking showing the full-on shagging scene.
Yeah.
I don't need to see it. I'm sitting with my mum. Awkward as fuck.
Awkward. Even when you're with your own man, it gets awkward.
Like it's unnecessary to show the whole shagging scene. We get that they're shagging, just put the sounds a little bit.
Yeah, like when there's a naked scene, yeah, and like it's proper full on naked and they're fucking, yeah.
And we sit next
and me and Gingerbread are just there in our tracksuits, like with a cup of tea. And I feel like there's a pressure. Like, why are we not fucking right now? You know what I mean? Why are we not fucking right now? Like, yeah. And then I got like, ooh.
No, do you know what the worst
Look at them.
Do you know,
say something.
Do you know what the worst things are? Yeah. Like recently he's been watching this, fucking show called Landman or something. And the Cowslick. And then the woman on that show, right? She's really sexy, older woman. Like I think she's probably in her 50s or something.
Yeah.
But so hot, yeah. And like works out every day. She's gymming. Always glamorous, and she's the fucking horniest woman. Her husband comes home, she always wants to have sex with him, always wants to do things.
I'm so glad that Gingerbread doesn't watch a lot of TV.
When I say, yeah, he's watching this with me all the time, and I'm like the opposite of that. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm good looking, yeah, but like, well, I think I am. I'm okay. But I'm not like that, like, putting it on him sexually, like...
It's a fucking movie.
It's a movie. Probably women out there.
There are. Very small percentage. A very small percentage,
think,
mate.
like, why is she not like this?
Most women aren't like that. We got life, we got shit to do.
Yeah.
We got fucking things to do. We don't roll around the house all day, like picking out our laundry. Maybe a billionaire's wife.
Exactly. Maybe if my life was just going to the gym, getting fit, and then coming home
and going
looking
facials
sexy.
and stuff. No, we want to grind. We got to spend time with the family. We got things to do. You know what I mean? I'm always like a homeless at home. Good thing Gingerbread hardly watches like TV. He can't watch something. He's part on his phone and part watching. He never watches something like properly. Like maybe you and Cowslick do not watch something properly.
Yeah.
Even the most interesting thing will be like half on his phone watching football.
Really?
Or falling asleep.
No, Cowslick will pause it for like even if something happened, like one word I said, he'd pause it and he'd rewind it. But yeah, so what would you do? Would you still marry him?
No.
3.5 years in. Imagine right now you found out Gingerbread was a naked attraction contestant. You ain't leaving.
It's ick though. For me, it's not even masculine at all, masculine energy.
Yeah.
Like taking out your genitals, like standing there like,
yeah.
It's just not giving masculine energy.
I 100% agree, but you ain't leaving.
You know what? Like, you ain't leaving. At that point, it depends on the bank balance. Do you know what I mean? Because we're deep into 3.5 years now. Do you know what I
mean? Do you know what I think? If they're this much of an amazing partner, they make your life amazing. You love them. You're about to get engaged. No, it said, they're the best partner. They kiss the ground you walk on.
Yeah, because obviously he's a weirdo. Only a weirdo would go on naked attraction. So no one he kisses the ground you walk on.
You never know. People change. Maybe something was going on in his life and that's what made him do this.
If he's the guy that's watching, he's a pervert.
Either way, something was going on in his life, like a traumatic event that made him do that, and then he's changed.
Yeah. I don't know, They don't have to really convince me that they've changed. They're
You're 1 week away from your wedding.
1 week away. I don't know who this person is though. Do you know what I mean? It's a stranger to me.
Suddenly they're a stranger.
Suddenly. And that's how a lot of people end up, they're married for years and they suddenly find out something. It's scary. Marriage is scary.
Marriage is a trap.
It's a trap.
Maybe we're just saying this to make ourselves feel better.
Yeah, but also, Anna, like I said to you, like, what is it? 60% of marriages end up in divorce or something.
60%.
I don't know. I'm making up statistics now. You guys do your own research. All right.
Okay. You're invited to your man's granddad's funeral, and while you're helping your man's mum, she finally calls you her daughter. When people start coming into the house, you find out that your man's mum invited his ex, and that woman is acting like one of the family. What would you do? It's like, she's nice, but then she does something not nice. You know that one goes?
Nah, she's a motherfucker.
Maybe she just called you daughter because she knew what was coming.
How many daughters are you going to have? Huh? Who's the other daughter then?
But you know what? Sometimes, Mandi, it depends. Like, an ex can become part of the family.
No. No. Do you know, I'll tell you one thing right now? That mama and his ex are joining the granddaddy. Okay? they're joining granddad.
It's their funeral now.
It's a threesome funeral now. It's a freeway funeral now. Okay? There is no way. What if my boyfriend needs to step up at that point and cause a scene?
What if the granddad had an amazing friendship with the ex? You know, the ex used to help the granddad.
I don't give a fuck.
With the groceries.
Don't give a fuck.
The granddad would have wanted. The granddad would have wanted. The granddad would have wanted. He'd be screaming from the coffin.
Granddad's dead. The granddad is dead.
It's what he would have wanted. I don't get shit. I would have wanted.
Let me see you like right now. Every single person's relationship with my boyfriend, right, is based on the condition that I am with my boyfriend. We say boyfriend. Okay?
Huh? You just speak another language. I don't understand what you're saying.
Sometimes I feel like I do make up my own language. Sometimes you need to bear with me.
Yeah.
bear with I. Like, okay, Anna, let me... You had an ex-boyfriend, right?
Which one?
I don't know which one. The one that we all really got on with. He was like really close to me.
Yeah, okay.
Mum really got on with him. He was like part of the family. Yeah. My relationship with him and Mum's relationship with him, our cousin's relationship with him, was all, unfortunately, had a condition. The condition of this relationship was that Anna's in a relationship with you.
Yeah, I get you.
And from the moment Anna decides not to be in a relationship with you, we sever ties.
I get you, yeah.
We say goodbye. We say au revoir. You could be my bestest. Au revoir. You were my best. Au revoir. You were my bestest friend. You were like a brother to me. You were my everyday bestie. Now, goodbye.
Yeah.
I will never see you.
It's true.
I will never speak to you again.
That's true.
And that, just because my relationship with you had the condition of you being with my sister. I don't know how other people work, but where we're from, this is how it works.
But Mandi, inviting them to a funeral doesn't mean you have a relationship with them. You're just being like, it's just...
Really?
Maybe she stopped, maybe the mum has stopped talking to the ex, but she's just invited to the funeral out of, like a principle. Because it's, the ex had a relationship with the granddad.
No, granddad's dead. That relationship with the mum and that ex is dead.
Okay. Okay.
As well. That died a long time ago.
Basically, what would you do though? You're at this funeral and this happens.
I'm going to say to my man, you better go stick it on your mum.
In the funeral?
Yeah.
No, not right time, right place for everything.
This is the right time.
Just go through with the funeral.
She's sensitive right now.
No,
it's the right time to put her in her place.
Go through with the funeral and then say very clearly that's to never happen again.
Yeah.
That's never happening again.
I don't care if the whole family died in one day. That ex is not coming to the funeral.
Okay,
She can send her condolences through email.
Okay, let's do one more. Your bestie tells you she went to a fortune teller who told her she has to go on 200 shitty dates before meeting the one, or she has to go 10 years without a single date or shag before finding the one. What would you tell her to do?
This is easy. What the fuck is this? 200 shitty dates? Obviously.
Free feeling.
I'll bang them on 200 days. I'll really
get the prawn gyozas and shit.
I'll do a fucking, what's her name? A Bonnie Blue on dates.
Yeah. What's wrong with dating?
Do 1,000 in one day. Speed date shit.
She only said 200 shitty dates.
Yeah.
That's easy.
200 shit. Yeah, that's like a Bonnie Blue thing.
You're going to do that anyway.
If Bonnie Blue can fuck how many in 24 hours?
1,000.
I can go on
200 shitty dates.
Yeah, in a week.
In a week? It has to be in a week.
No.
We can spread that shit out then.
Why? I want to find the one quickly.
No, take your time, enjoy those dates.
Before meeting the one.
I will have so much fun if I had to go on 200 shitty dates. It might be shitty company, but the food will be good.
The shitty dates.
Oh, they're going to be shit all
round. They're shit all round. I'm banging them out.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah.
You're doing a body blue for that reason, because they're shit dates.
Quickly get out of the way.
Not even good food.
No, the whole date's shit. The whole date's shit.
Yeah, banging them out.
Banging them out.
And then in the end, there's my prince. He's going to be, you know, well-dressed, fine dining, everything perfect.
I don't do walking dates. I don't do coffee dates. Fine dining.
Fine dining. Whoever that woman is, that sound is iconic, yeah?
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed our What Would You Do episode. We didn't do that many, but we have so many more that we've saved for Patreon this Thursday. So make sure you sign up to get more
What Would You Do
scenarios,
dilemmas.
And also, I'm dying to know what you're talking about with that whole gingerbread Cowslick thing. You shouldn't have told me that mid-episode because it really threw me off.
Well, we'll talk about it on Patreon.
I feel to vomit.
Let's hear it to your Patreon.
I feel to vomit.
Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.